Yo. What's the deal? What's going on? Another episode of SRDaily. For your host, Sean Marston. We are back again. Episode 7 of SRDaily. Yes, thanks for driving the Therapeutic Thursday. Doing it one more time for the one time. All right, what's going on? Let's pull it up, get it popping. Yeah, happy Thursday. But thanks for driving Therapeutic Thursday. Thursday, June 25th, right? Today's 25th. Sunday the 22nd. No, 26th. June 26th. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, yeah. Yo, it's crazy. Like the last 2 days, I've said I'm here, I'm alive, I'm aware, but it's been a blur. Today is Thursday. Tuesday was the 23rd. Wednesday was the 24th. Today's the 25th. No. Tuesday's the 24th. Yo, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what the date is. Because I know like the last 2 days, like I said, have been a blur. Last 2 days. With the transition of my people in Queensbridge, the elder specifically that's hit me. All right, 82 years young. Boydo, one of my favorite people on the planet. All right, definitely a safe space. Definitely a big brother. Definitely a father figure. Yeah, that transition is real. It's real. It's very real. It's very real, man. Yeah, it's very real. But yeah, man, we're here. We got a show to do, right? We got these notes pulled up, man. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, Sean Marston. It's episode 657 of SRDaily. Thursday, thanks for thriving Therapeutic Thursday. We are getting close to closing out week 132. Right, getting close to closing out week 132, man. Yeah, long time we've been doing this shit. Long time we've been doing this shit, man. Yeah, today is, Sunday was the 21st. Monday was the 22nd. Yes, I'm thinking Sunday was the 22nd. Monday was the 22nd. Tuesday was the 23rd. Today is the 25th. Today is Tuesday, June 25th, 2026. Going into the final few days of June. July is right around the corner. And it's still Men's Mental Health Month. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it tomorrow. Just men's mental health and how important it is. Because when the mental health of the men in the community, the men in the family is well, there's less violence, there is more communication, there's more harmonies, more activism, right? People are more engaged, and young people are doing better. The whole community is better, man. Like, obviously, men and women both play vital roles, right? And neither role is more or less important. Both are extremely important. As a man, the role of the man is to, for the most part, in family and community, set the tone, right, based on their mental health, right? The men set the tone based on their mental, emotional health, emotional well-being, spiritual attunement, right? We set the tone, man. And is the community gonna be peaceful? Are we gonna be working together? Is it gonna be violent? Like, what's the community gonna be like? What are we doing? All right, and so yeah, we're going to get more into that tomorrow, man. But let's get to the show. Let's get to our first segment. Today's first segment is a phrase of the day. Today's phrase is very simple. Live your best life. Live your best life. And I mean that shit seriously. Like, live like you want to be remembered. All right. We have already established and we know that life is eternal. We know that we all going to transition, right? We all going to transition physically from the physical realm to the spirit realm, but your spirit, your energy is what will last, right? And how it lasts depends on how you live, man. So live like you want to be remembered. Live your best life. I know that there are some people who everybody perceives that different, right? Everybody's gonna take this phrase different. Live your best life. Everybody's gonna have a different perspective. When I say it, I literally mean live like you want to be remembered, right? Treat people kindly, um, be respectful, right? Take chances, take risk, right? Show up for the people that you love, show up for the people that matter to you, right? Because, and obviously you don't have to do anything, right? But one day you will transition, and all that will matter will be not how long you lived; it will be how you lived. As they say, it's not the number in your years that matter; it's the what is it? It's not the years in your life that matter; it's the life in your years. So how you live is way more important than how long you lived. Obviously, to some people don't care how they live. They just want to live a long life. They don't care if they're mean, they're grumpy. Um, they don't care. But today's phrase is to live your best life. Live with intention. Live with love. Right. Live with patience. Live with compassion. Live with grace. Live with understanding. Live, man. Live with peace in your heart. Right. Life is going life, and you're not always going to. We're not always going to. I haven't always made the best decisions. And I do my best to live my best life. I do my best to live like I want to be remembered, right? Like, again, all that's gonna matter is how people talk about you, obviously. And I'm inspired by the loss of, or the transition of, my two beloveds in Queensbridge just a few days ago, and I forgot yesterday. There was a brother Malcolm from Queensbridge. His funeral was yesterday. His homegoing service yesterday. I saw it. I totally forgot. One of my homegirls, her father, right, passed away just a few days ago, and they had his homegoing service yesterday. And as I'm reading, right, so now it's two people just transitioned. One's from Queensbridge, who's well known, and one guy's funeral homegoing service yesterday in Queensbridge, right. And as I'm looking at, the pages of multiple friends, right, hundreds of friends, I'm seeing how they're talking about all three of these people, and it's all honorable, right? It's good memories. It's, you were there for me. You did this for me. You showed up when nobody did. Like, your personality, your spirit, even what I wrote about, right? And even though I haven't posted on social media yet about my two beloveds transitioning, I definitely wrote in my journal. I've been talking about them, right? Definitely wrote about them in my journal. But yeah, just like reading how these three individuals, Shanae, Harvey, and Malcolm, seeing how they're being talked about in their transition, is like, yeah, they lived the life, right? And they will be remembered. And I remember Al Sharpton speaking at a church in Long Island years ago. Right, I was at Hempstead. Al Sharpton was one of the guest speakers, and he spoke about, I forgot exactly what he spoke about, but I remember part of his talk was on how he, or why he no longer did a lot of funerals, right? Spoke at a lot of funerals for Black people. He was like, because like sometimes, a loved one get killed, right? Somebody lost their loved one, and they want me to speak. They want me to address the injustice, but they want me to say good things about it. Like, if all you did, I never forget, he used the term insignificant Negro. He said there are a lot of insignificant Negroes. He said if all you did was go to work and come home, if all you did was go to school and come home, you're an insignificant Negro, right? Like, what did you contribute to your community? What did you contribute to the people around you? And basically, he said that it was hard, right? He didn't say anything bad about the person, but he was like, it's hard to craft a eulogy, right? Talking kind about a person, especially who I don't know, who they was a good person. They went to work, they came home. They ain't really. It's like, what do you want me to say about that? All right. Especially if the story may tell more, right? Like based on what happened. Yeah, it's live like you want to be remembered, man. One day you're gonna be gone. One day you're gonna transition, right? All people gonna have of you are memories and how you treated them. All right, how you interacted with them, how you engage with them, how you engage with others. They're gonna see like this person, they might have treated me like this, but they was nasty to other people. And it's like, nah, be kind all around the board. All right, be kind. be loving, be love filled. All right, all of that fly shit, man. But let's go to our second segment of the day. It said, "Food, peace, and love, brother. I'm on love, baby girl, peace and love." It said, "Food said, Ifa teaches that you should live an honorable life, so you be a revered ancestor." Absolutely, absolutely. I, I remember years ago hearing that most people would like it was some shit that said most people will not their name will not outlive their grandchildren, right? If they have grandchildren when they're alive, their name won't outlive them because a lot of people in this day and time, again, there are too many people that don't really contribute to community, and so it's like, yeah, children know you, they love you, right? Shit, they might not even, right? It'd be like that in some situations, but the children can't stand the damn parents. But your children, if you are of age and you have grandchildren, right, while you are alive, they will know you, remember you. And then beyond that, right, is a lot of people are not teaching about their grandparents, like the lessons, the wisdom, right? Obviously, the photos, shit is changing, right? A lot of people don't even have printed photos, photo albums, right? It's digital, and so yeah, man. Um, live an honorable life so you can be a revered ancestor and people will know you and love you and care about you forever, right? Or as longer than fucking 1-2 generations, man. But let's go to our second segment of the day. Today's Need to Know News of the Day. News is it's nothing really going on that I wanted to talk about. It's too much going on actually for me to talk about. But what I wanted to share was you never know how dope somebody is until you talk with them, right? And not only how dope they are, not only what they're doing, but how aligned you may be with whatever they're into, right? So I had extended conversations. Dope brother live over here in Brooklyn. All right, next to Kimona, dope dude, cool dude. Had interactions, have had some conversations over the last 2 years. But yesterday we had an extended conversation, right? We set out in the hall and we spoke for about an hour, right? Longest conversation we've had, right? We've had 5-minute, 10-minute, right? 15-minute conversations, right? Session where we sit, we chat, right? And we talk about different things, sports mainly, sports, family, right? Things going on in the world, shit like that. But yesterday we spoke about some personal shit, and yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool. And so, talk to people, right? I've said it multiple times. Many people have expressed the importance of community, of speaking with people, right? For the sense of speaking with people, yes, and for the sense of building community, right? Like build community, figure out again where you are, where you're going, right? Who you want and need around you, and then also be that person where somebody else is going, they may want and need you around them, right? So now you can feed each other. Now it becomes again interdependent, interconnected, where we benefit from each. We actually serve each other and benefit from being connected to each other. There is a direct impact on our connection, right? So yeah, man, talk to people, talk to your neighbors, talk to the people, downstairs, upstairs, on the floor, around the corner, right? And obviously you probably not gonna have deep conversations with everybody for an hour, but just talk to people, and once the opportunity presents itself, talk a little deeper, right? Especially if you've seen them do things, like you've seen them, in and out, or you've seen them engage in certain things. Bring it up, like, hey, yo, I saw something that you did, it was interesting, or it made me question, or whatever the case may be. It made me wonder. I was interested in. There's many ways to go about it, many ways to have that conversation. I just think it's extremely necessary, man, to talk to people, because again, you never know who's around you. You never know how dope somebody is. You never know how somebody could be a blessing in your life, and or how you can be a blessing in the lives of somebody else, unless you talk to people. If you don't talk to people, you're never gonna get there. So you got to talk to people, man. Talk to people. And I'm grateful that opportunity presented itself yesterday, and I was able to talk to the brother. That was cool. That was cool. So let's go to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment. Happy Friday Eve. Happy Truthful Thursday. Be truthful. Third segment is the tip of the day. Today's tip is know when to stop. Know when to stop. Know when to say enough is enough. It is essential to life and well-being. All right. So yesterday, come on in. I went to Prospect Park. I met her at Prospect Park, and upon leaving, we saw a vegan pizza shop. Right. I was like, I want a snack. She was like, it's a vegan spot over here. And, our feet led us. And the spot that she was talking about doesn't exist, but we did see a vegan pizza shop. I'm like, oh, shit, it's vegan pizza. Like, I seen it as we approached the block. I'm like, I see it. Big red letters, vegan pizza. Oh, shit. So we go in there. It was black owned, right? We learned it was black owned. A black man in there, brother Charlie owns it. In Flatbush, right? So it's called Flavors Vegan Pizza. Flavors Vegan Pizzeria. Definitely go check them out. Sefu, I thought about you. I'm like, it's in Flatbush, right? Yeah, go check it out. But yeah, man, black owned vegan pizza shop. It was good. Had pepperoni slice, 2 pepperoni slices, and another slice. I ate too much, man. I know I did. I did not stop. That is the challenge of the year. That is the challenge of my life, right? Enough is enough. I'm good. And yeah, but I am getting better. All right. I will be better. I didn't get the garlic knots, right? Got pizza, too much pizza, didn't get garlic knots, right? Yeah, I will be better. But yeah, man, like, know when to stop, man. Know, like, you know what? All right, I'm full. I'm satisfied. Like, not even that I'm full. I'm satisfied. I'm good. I've had enough. Right? That is life-saving. Literally can save your life physically, freaking, in so many other areas. Like, I remember know when to stop gambling. Oh man, I remember gambling. It used to be, again, I've had some good moments. I've had some great, I used to play CeeLo mainly, right? I had some great nights, great days and nights. But man, that losing, like, that should be tough. Like, lose $50, lose $100, lose $200, lose $300, and you don't know when to stop. That shit gets addictive, and you're like, nah, I can win. And now you lost $1,000. Now you lost $2,000. Now you lost, I think the most I lost like $17,000 in front of my house in Jamaica, Queens. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I kept going inside to get more money. Got more bread. Bet 100. Bet 500. Bet 500 on the side bet. Like whoa, like I lost 17 grand. I only had like 20 something grand. It's not like I had hundreds of $1,000. It was at like 20 something grand at the time. Right? Lost about 17 shit in front of the house, right outside. Not knowing when to stop, right? Addictive personality, man. Addictive personality. That shit is, again, it's it has its positives. Right? Having this type of personality definitely has its positives, definitely have its benefits. And it's a fucking challenge, like, because then you too often we don't know when to stop. Eating, gambling, right? Binge watching some shit, right? Like, I haven't binge watched in a while, but it's a binge watch. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch 2 episodes, and I end up like, all right, and then now that become the thing that I did for the day. I watched 8 episodes of this fucking show. It's like, what the fuck? Know when to stop. All right, so I am still working on myself. I am still, that is a tip for me. And I thought, not only would it be good for me, it may be good for somebody else too, to remember to hear, know when to stop, man. Know when to stop. So Fu said, ouch. Yeah, that was tough, 17K. But again, I've won a lot. Right, from whether betting on games, sports betting, right, years ago. I don't get it anymore. So this FanDuel shit, I don't know nothing about it, right? But I used to gamble straight cash based on the game, not the spread, not points, differential, basketball, football, bet on boxing. We used to bet on crazy things. We used to be in a car, me and my man Born, be in a car going to Harlem. Never forget, a teenager in the car going to Harlem, get some bud, get some food, and we would bet on how many car honks would it take for a girl to turn around, right? And I would be like, she gonna turn around for 1 honk. Like, nah, her shit is gonna be 2 honks. We would bet you $100. I bet you $50, right? I bet $20. I bet, whatever the bet was, whatever the money was looking like at the time. Like, we'll bet on how many honks it would take a girl we see, a sister we see in the street to turn around. Like, it's crazy shit, right? Like, we've seen it in Paid in Full. People bet on, like, they bet on throwing the paper into the garbage can. You know what I mean? Like, crazy bets. Crazy bets. Gambling, that shit is addictive as fuck. But let's go to our fourth and final segment before we get out of here. Today's fourth segment is a build of the day. As always, today's build is on Miss Juicy. Miss Juicy will be in Harlem today, vending at the Grameen Show and Tell event at the Comedy of Harlem Comedy Club. I've been there before. Not to a show, actually. I've been there for my man Uncut the artist. He was hanging art there. He had some art up there for a while, about a year or so ago maybe, and I was there for that. I went to go meet him while he hung some art. He had an event, had a gathering, and stuff like that, man. So that was cool. But yeah, Miss Juicy gonna be in the building today. Grameen is a organization that supports women business owners. I don't know exactly what it's all about, but I do know that they support women business owners. I do know that Kimona found out about it and is a part of it. And so they are doing a show and tell where they will be showcasing some of the organizations, some of the businesses that are within their orbit that they support. They're going to be highlighting some businesses, and Ms. Juicy was one of the chosen businesses to be highlighted in Harlem today. 3 hours, 5 to 8 p.m. So yeah, check it out. And there's a new flavor alert, right? Protect your neck. Protect your neck is really good. Protect your neck. That yellow watermelon, that pineapple, that ginger. That shit is really good, man. And I think she's making another flavor, Conceited, right? Which is a couple of different melons put together. She's calling it, right? But yeah, come through. Tell a friend. Some people in Harlem, right? Tell them come through, man. Everybody's welcome. It costs nothing. Come and shop and see the businesses and see what you may want, see what you may need, right? It's not just Miss Juicy. There are a couple of other woman-owned businesses that will be vending inside and outside. And it's a pretty nice day, right? 8 o'clock, the sun is still up. So 5:05 to 8, that's after work time. That's, going into sunset time. Yeah, man, it should be a good thing, right? It's going to be a good thing, right? Anytime you get to be outside in the community, anytime you get to be offering a product that is beneficial, literally directly beneficial to the person. Fresh juice is a direct benefit, direct personal benefit. And yeah, man, that is exciting. I am joining her. So we normally have the grief group today, Thursdays in Queensbridge. We've been having a grief group for the last nearly 4 years. But we're not doing it tonight. Obviously, we've missed some days, right, for different reasons. But tonight, we are not doing it. Kimona and I are headed to Harlem to sell some juice, man. Yeah, every time I'm out with Kimona selling juice, I'm thinking about my community. And I really sold I really sold alkaline water in my community, $2 a bottle. And people bought that shit up, right? Like, that's the thing about, man, like New York City, like literally, like you can sell anything, right? And not that alkaline water is anything. It's fucking alkaline water. It's really fucking good water, right? And obviously not that juice is anything, but I'm saying like New York has the culture where anything you have, you can go outside and you can make a couple dollars. You can sell that shit, right? So yeah, man. I told Kimona all summer, right? We need to sell more Miss Juicy. Not just at events, right? Events are cool, but just like on the block, just pop up, go on the block, make a bunch of juice, and go, you know what I mean? Like 20, 30 juices. And obviously it takes work to make juice. It takes an investment to make juice, right? Buy the fruit, make sure you have the bottles, right? Have the travel, right? Have the travel stuff. But yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to go out there and sell the juice, man. She got that good from hood to hood. Today is in Harlem, right? And if you know me, again, I love juice. I've been juicing for a while, and to have met someone, have connected with someone who is also who also loves juice and who has a vision, right, of Miss Juicy to bring that good from hood to hood, like that shit is dope. That shit is dope because that's what we need. And I've been saying it for a while. Again, me and my brother Ray have been talking about it in Queensbridge. We're like, yo, we need a juice bar. We need a juice bar. We need a juice truck, right? If we had that shit here in Queensbridge and Long Island City, like things would be different, right? And as I told Kimona, I think that in Long Island City especially, I think a lot of shit will thrive in LIC. LIC is the fastest gentrifying community in the country, and there are a lot of businesses, whether it's juice, whether it's yoga, whether it's like things that are wellness centered, things that are health focused, right? I think have good potential to succeed in Long Island City. When we were thinking about talking about trying to figure out how to get a juice bar or a smoothie spot, one thing that I recognized, I was like, you know, people driving into Manhattan or people who work right in Manhattan, right? Right there, right over the 59th Street Bridge. So that 2nd Avenue, 3rd Avenue, Lexington Avenue, 60-something Street, 50-something Street. You know, yeah, that's right there. I'm like, we can sell juice. We can sell juice cheaper than they're selling it in the city, right? They may charge $12 for a juice. This is what I'm thinking a couple of years ago. I'm like, right now, they charge $12, $11. We charge $8, $9, right? It's cheaper than the city, and it's for a cause, right? Is part of a cause. It's part of liberating this community, right? So people will drive from Manhattan to get their juice, right? Then if we could provide delivery, right? How many people? What she said? People come on early in the AM with the nonsense. What nonsense? I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. What she saw? I'm trying to see what Kimona saw. I don't know. But yeah, man. That's what it is. That's what we doing, Miss Juicy, right? We selling juice today in Harlem, 5 to 8 p.m. Come on out, Comedy in Harlem, Uptown Harlem. I think that's 145th and St. Nick, right? Right across from this. I forgot the name of it. It's the Ethiopian restaurant. I think they shut down. I think I was looking at it was facing some challenging times. The sister was facing some racial backlash, and there's a whole bunch of shit going on up there, man. But come through. Gonna be outside. All right. Holla at you guys, man. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Martin. This episode 500 and 600, not 500. Wow. So I'm like, wait, it's not 500. Episode 657. Episode 657 on this Thankful Thriving Therapeutic Thursday, June 25th, 2026. Yeah, man, we out, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and TikTok Live. Peace. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love.